Just getting the W. I mean, we've been in some really close games this year, and we lost a few of them, and yeah, we just wanted to come down here and get a W. It's always tough to get a win here, but yeah, I thought our guys got out and played really well, and we rebounded really well. That was a big thing.
And Johnson said at the time 17 the game was rebounding a big focus.
Yeah, that was one of our keys coming into the game. So we wanted to try to out-rebound them. We know that they play really well when they get second shots, offensive rebounds, and they just control the boards. We felt if we control the boards, we could get out and run a little bit.
Teams have scored against you this year, and when you've won, I think averaging 98 or something against you. The three quarters today, they couldn't get any rhythm in offense. That must have really pleased you.
Yeah, we did. You know, anytime you play up-tempo basketball, you give up more points. So because it's more possessions. So we play up-tempo basketball. We're going to definitely give up more points than the team that play half-court ball. But I thought we got down and defended. I mean, Tarico wasn't himself tonight. I mean, that's definitely a difference maker for them. But you know, I thought our guys got out and defended and really contested shots and rebounded the ball.
David Johnson's played a lot of great games, but do you rate that one over in schools?
Yeah, 29-17 is huge. I mean, that's one of his biggest games with us ever. And he'd be happy to do it here in Perth as well, in his hometown.
He has a good record in Perth. Does he come here thinking, oh, West Aussie, comfortable?
I'm not sure. Hopefully it'll just get better.
What's been the reason, do you think, for your turnaround for the whole season in the last 3 or 4 games?
Look, I don't. You know, I kept telling people this. I don't think we're in a bad shape. I mean, nobody's like killing it except probably Sydney and then Melbourne, to some extent. But I don't think we were behind. People kept saying, oh, what's going on? Like, I don't think we were that behind. So I don't think really it's a turnaround. I just think we lost some close games. We played some good basketball. Outside of the first game of the year against Sydney, we were, where we wasn't even in it from the jump ball. We played pretty good basketball in every game.
Jack, the past couple of weeks, beat South East Melbourne away and now Perth away. What's that going to do for the team, for the morale and confidence?
No, it's good. We believe in ourselves. Like as a whole, we got some guys that can hoop and get after it. So, like we think we're going to win the whole thing. That's what we're aiming for. So that's how we play and go into these away games, win and home games. So, it's a good little win for us on the road.
Showing the efficiency of how you're playing right now, the big change has been taking Griffin from the starting group to the bench, having a stable mind, experienced mind like Ramon Moore, coming in, giving great leadership. Do you think that's been the real trigger in the last few weeks that have really given you that kind of confidence with the group? You got the balance right?
I think we got the balance right. For a guy like Teasy and also what Obi does, it's just underestimated in fans' eyes and maybe, even media to some extent. But those guys, they just get after it and they do all the things that nobody want to do. If it's one person on this team that any of these guys would go to if they need help, it's Teasy. They'll go, hey, what are we running? What do I do here? What am I supposed to do? And just having a guy like that on there with that other group is really good. And then we got Ramon and Griff coming off that are just, outstanding players. So they're coming in and giving us that punch that we need. So I think the balance has helped.
So the enthusiasm that the last not on the court, but the bench tonight really stood out. You're up and about, a lot of leadership for Ramon, lots of talk. Is that something you've tried to push for this team, or is that normal?
No, definitely. I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago, and I think we've been doing a really good job of it the last couple of weeks, just staying on top of each other in a positive, and like when you tell someone to do something better, then rewarding them when they do something well, and us as a bench and as a team overall has gotten a lot better at it. It's an important part of basketball because you're going to make mistakes, so you need someone to slap on the butt sometimes to keep you going.
Joe, are you happy with the talk? We're going to win the whole thing. You've got Melbourne next week who have had a tough weekend. And then you've been Perth trying to keep the lid on things, or are we just going to? He's not
saying because of now we're going to win the whole thing. What he's referring to is our mindset going in. I think every team in this league have the capabilities of winning it, and we're not going to say, oh, no, we can't win it. Perth can, or Sydney, or Melbourne, or whoever it may be. We're coming in to play like that. We train like that. We play like that. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will.
What were those from tonight?
Just being pretty.
Talking trash. He didn't do anything but talk trash.
Yeah, he's telling stories. Look, I coached Rodo for 3 or 4 years, so he's just we keep in touch all the time. He's a great friend of mine, and yeah, anytime I'm around some of my ex-players, we just try to connect. So yeah, he loves a story. He's got a few of them, and so.
Joey, it's no secret this Perth team has struggled. I mean, Dario Hunt's got in foul trouble early tonight. He only played 14 minutes again. Madrid came in and picked up 2 early fouls in the first. Did you make it an emphasis to really attack these guys inside, knowing that he didn't run with him the whole fourth quarter and most of the third as well?
He was really influential in the game we played in Adelaide. Dario Hunt was. I think he had 20 points, and he made some great moves, great passes. He got on the board, so we definitely want to attack him inside. And Nick Kay played a really good game as well that game. So we thought we got hurt inside that game, and we wanted to try to go with those guys a little more, put some pressure on them offensively, and see how they responded to it. Thank you, guys.